Hi, how are you doing today?
Good. How are you doing?
It's Monday, just trying to make the best of it. But I get to talk to you today, so it's already off to a great start.
Oh,
Um,
very nice.
One of the things that I wanted to ask you, with I'm thinking of ending things, is from an adaptation standpoint, I want to know what the writing process is like. One of the things that I find so fascinating while watching the film versus reading the book is I had a different experience with it. And I would assume it's safe to say that it kind of diverts into a different type of film versus kind of this creepy and eerie feeling that I had while reading the book. So I wanted
Yeah.
to know what your process was like and how you really turned this into something that is quite beautiful and sad at the same time.
Oh, that's very nice of you to say. I really like the book and I like the creepy aspect of it. But I felt like for a movie, I needed a more, a more of a, a dynamic between the male character and the female character so that it could sustain. Because it's not words on a page; it's like actors needing to act something. And so I tried to give her more as a character so that they could interact with each other and give her more autonomy as a character. So that's why the ending sort of is shifted. Um, Also, I felt like the ending of the book could work for a book, but it would be maybe too obvious in a movie. And so I didn't want that to be I didn't want there to be a twist ending. I would take the idea of that ending and just kind of pepper it in throughout the book, a bit throughout the movie, and then hope that I could expand on that at the ending and give people something more. So those were the kind of the main things that I was trying to do.
Yeah, I agree with that because I have a different experience watching the movie. Kind of when you have a twist ending, it's kind of given to you.
Yeah.
And for the film, I had a lot more thought. I had a huge like just afterwards, I had to really just sit and think everything out. And so I
Oh,
really did
good.
appreciate
You
that.
enjoyed that process? You enjoyed thinking about it? Was it good for you?
Yes, and
Oh, good.
I like things that challenge the audience to kind of come up with the response, like come up with the answer on their own instead of it
Yeah, me
being
too.
spoon-fed.
That's exactly
It
what I
challenges
hope to
you
do.
as a watcher. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, like, you definitely executed on that. I really appreciated that.
Oh, thank
Um,
you.
I also wanted to ask you, from being a writer and with this film, writing and directing, do you ever experience any kind of creative boundaries? Because it's kind of when you write a screenplay, you write it, you're done, but now you also have to direct. And I want to know if that kind of changes the writing process, especially if you have any changes that need to be made while shooting.
You mean, do I limit what I write because then I have to actually shoot it?
Yes.
I definitely think about it as if I'm writing something to direct, I think about if can I afford to do this? Can the movie do this or can it not? With this movie, I picked the book because I thought it was something I could afford to shoot. It wouldn't cost very much because it's very contained.
Mhm.
So it's there's always that kind of practical consideration if I'm going to be directing.
And I also wanted to know, do you feel as though you started out writing and also now directing as well? How do you feel as though that you've grown as a director, but also too as a writer when you're writing screenplays from kind of tackling both aspects of writing and directing while creating films?
Um, I feel like I've grown as a director because um, I have more experience, um, but I don't have a lot more experience. And the movies that I've made are there's so much time between them that it's almost like I'm starting again. I don't remember how you're supposed to do this particular thing, and so I would like it if I could make more movies in a row. Um, but a- as a writer, and I guess as a director too, I'm always trying to challenge myself. I'm always trying to sort of like set out to do something that I haven't done before, that I don't know how to do, so that I have to figure it out. And that keeps me interested and excited in the process. So I imagine that I've gotten more experience as a writer just because I've been doing it for so long.
Well, thank you so much for talking to me. You literally just made my entire day. I really hope you
Oh,
have a great rest of your day, and I can't wait for everyone to watch.
well, you're so nice. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.